Hey there, everybody! Do you love to travel and learn about new places? Great, then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun traveling the beautiful United States and learning lots of cool new facts.
Hi again, friends. Jasmine here, and so is Gracie. We are so happy that you're back with us again to go on our next adventure. Right, Gracie?
Greetings, fellow explorers. Are you ready to learn about a new state? Today, we're zipping across the bridge to New Jersey, the third state to join the Union. It is one of Pennsylvania's neighboring states.
Across a bridge? Why?
The reason is, to get to New Jersey from Pennsylvania, you need to cross the Delaware River, and going on a bridge is much faster than a boat. Although George Washington and his men crossed the Delaware River on Christmas night in 1776 and surprised the British troops in Trenton, New Jersey, even today on Christmas, this journey is made again by people who love history.
Oh my gosh, Gracie, you are a walking encyclopedia on the Revolutionary War. Hey, where are we going first?
We are going to the Jersey Shore. New Jersey is famous for its many beautiful beaches. The one we're going to today is Cape May. It is located where the Delaware River meets the Atlantic Ocean and is one of our country's oldest resorts.
I know an interesting fact. Did you know there's a volcano in New Jersey? It's called the Beamerville Volcano, and it's in Sussex, New Jersey. It hasn't been active for over 440 million years, and now people build houses on it. Crazy!
That's right. Very fascinating. There is a trail to hike, but it's a very difficult trip. Let's learn some more information about New Jersey as we drive. Do you want to start, Jasmine?
Of course I do, Gracie. New Jersey was nicknamed the Garden State in 1876 because of all the food that was being grown here then. There are still lots of farms growing great food. There's even a state seashell called the knobbed whelk, also known as a conch shell. They can be found on all the beaches.
Did you know that you can eat the knobbed whelk? There are many Italian dishes for scungeli, as it is called. Often it is put into a salad.
You know what? I'm sure it's delicious, but I think I'll stick to pizza. Guess what? I know some super famous people from New Jersey.
Well then, Jazzy, why don't you tell us about them?
Okay. There's President Grover Cleveland and Thomas Edison, who was a great inventor. One thing that he worked on was the light bulb. And the astronaut Buzz Aldrin lived here too. He was one of the first men to walk on the moon. I'm not sure if I would like to go to the moon. It's pretty far away.
I think we should concentrate on exploring the United States first. By the way, Jasmine, great info. You've been doing your research. Let's see what I can add. Let's talk about New Jersey's location. Pennsylvania and New York are on the north, with Delaware and Delaware Bay to the south. Once again, there's Pennsylvania, along with the Atlantic Ocean on the west, and last of all, Long Island, which is part of New York, on the east. New Jersey is well known for its many beaches. The capital is Trenton, and the biggest city is Newark.
Oh, Gracie, those are really interesting facts. But now, how about something fun?
Here's some trivia. If you play the game Monopoly, the street names in the game come from Atlantic City, another seaside town.
Wow! I love Monopoly! My favorite part is when you pass go and collect $200. Ooh, look! We're at Cape May already. It's the oldest seaside town in the United States. Look at all those pretty houses. They look like they have gingerbread on them. I love the round turrets and the stained glass windows. That makes them look like baby castles. And they're painted such fun colors like yellow, pink, blue, and green. Gracie, do you know which ones are my favorites?
Let me think. How about the pink ones?
You're right!
But you know, all of those houses are beautiful. This kind of building style or architecture is called Victorian because it was popular during the reign of Queen Victoria of England, which was from 1837 to 1901. Those houses were just breathtakingly beautiful. We will be going to the beach, but before we do, let's stop at the Cape May Zoo. There are over 550 different creatures to see, and it's free to get in. I hope we see a red panda. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, Gracie, this is a great zoo. I just love the snow leopards. They are so gorgeous, just like yours truly. Are you ready to go to our next stop?
I sure am. Our next stop is Cape May Point State Park. We can go to the beach and also see the lighthouse, as well as see a World War II bunker. The park is also known for its nature trails and bird-watching opportunities. I know you will enjoy hunting for the Cape May diamonds on the beach.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Real diamonds.
Well, unfortunately, no, they're not real. They're actually quartz pebbles that have been washed down the Delaware River and show up on the beach. They're hard to find, but a lot of fun to look for. If you don't find any, you can always buy some at a gift shop.
Guess what? I know a story about them. Native Americans from a Lenape tribe called the Comanche first found them. They thought the gems contained magical powers and would bring good luck, happiness, and good health. They would trade them and give them as gifts to other tribes and the European people when they first came.
Well, it's time for us to look for some.
Wow, this is hard. There sure are a lot of pebbles on this beach. Wait a minute, over there. See the shiny stones? Oh boy, it's some Cape May diamonds. They are so smooth, and I'm so happy we found them. I think I'll have mine made into a necklace.
Me too. Now, before we go, let's look at the World War II bunkers, Jasmine.
Gracie, a what? A bunker? From World War II? But I didn't think any battles in World War II were fought in New Jersey.
There weren't, but even so, we wanted to be ready just in case any enemy ships came over here. The bunker was covered with earth so that it looked just like a hill. After the war, it was left here to remind us of the brave men and women who protected our country.
Wow, isn't that amazing? There's interesting history everywhere. Now, Gracie, where are we going next?
Actually, Jasmine, we're going to visit the home of one of the famous people you mentioned. Want to guess who? His work was illuminating.
Oh, Gracie, that's a great clue. I know who it is. Thomas Edison. Illuminating has to do with light, and Mr. Edison worked on the light bulb.
Great work, Jasmine. And here we are at Thomas Edison National Historic Park, where his laboratory and home are located. His home has 29 rooms. He invented the phonograph.
Oh, wow, like we saw at the Victrola Museum in Dover, Delaware.
That's right, Jasmine. He had so many great ideas. He experimented with electricity to create things like the moving camera and film, electric pen, and incandescent light bulb, to name a few.
Oh, wow, let's check out his lab. Look at all that equipment. Hey, over there. Is that a talking doll? Oh, it's really hard to hear, but I think she's saying the Hickory Dickory Dock nursery rhyme. I know that nursery rhyme. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock.
Very charming nursery rhyme recitation, Jazzy. Too bad the doll was not as successful. The dolls turned out to be very expensive, about $500 in today's money. In order to make the dolls talk, they had little phonographs in them, but the disc with the recording on it didn't last very long. Although he didn't sell many of the dolls, his phonograph idea became very popular. Now that we know more about Mr. Edison, let's go to our last stop, the Sculpture Gardens in Hamilton, New Jersey.
Oh, wow, Gracie, that sounds like lots of fun. I love art, and I love gardens. The sculptures that are there are contemporary art, which means they're not super old, and many of the artists who designed them are still alive. The garden was the idea of Mr. J. Seward Johnson, who was a sculptor himself. He wanted to make a beautiful place where people could enjoy art and nature together. I want to see the Monet Bridge. It's supposed to look just like the one in the painting that Monet made.
That's a great idea, Jasmine. But now that we're here, a good place to start is the Bamboo Overlook. It's about 20 feet tall, which is about the height of 2 basketball hoops on top of each other. Being up so high, you can see all over the garden.
Oh, look, Gracie. Look at that lady's head coming out of Rat's Pond. It's huge. Luckily, I don't see any rats. Just a restaurant called Rat's Restaurant. Maybe we could get a snack there. Oh, over by the restaurant, I see Monet's Bridge. It looks just as beautiful as the one in the painting by Monet.
That's right, Jasmine. There are no rats, just koi fish and water lilies and other plants in the pond. The head sculpture is called Summertime Lady. Now let's go find the warming hut. It's a room where people can get warm on cold days. It even has a fireplace. You know what? I enjoyed strolling through the orchard and discovering the sculpture pumpkins in it. Guess they won't become jack-o'-lanterns in October. This is such a wonderful place to visit. So much to see, learn, and enjoy.
It is. is. But you know what? I'm tired. I think it's time for the camper and my princess bed and a trip home.
Agreed. This was a delightful trip. What was your favorite spot?
Well, you know what? I liked Cape May and finding the diamonds. I want to put some on a new collar. How about you?
Well, I really enjoyed the sculpture gardens. Art speaks to me in a wonderful way.
It speaks? What do you mean? How does it speak? I didn't hear any talking.
Jasmine, it doesn't speak with a voice. It speaks to your heart.
Oh, I get it. Beautiful things give you beautiful thoughts. Now, how about some seashore riddles?
I'll go first. What do you say when the beach asks you to walk on it?
Is the sand hot?
No, it says shore.
Oh, Gracie, that's a good one. Sure, 'cause we're at the shore. Okay, here's mine. What's the most common insect found on the beach?
Oh, that's easy. Isopods or roly-polies, also known as pillbugs. Or could it be the honeybee? That's the state insect.
Oh, Gracie, the answer is beach buggy.
Oh, Jasmine, that's a funny one, too. Sometimes a fun answer is the best. And to all of you who joined us for our trip, thanks so much for coming along. See you next week for our trip to Georgia. Now, don't forget to tell someone you love your favorite new fact.
Goodbye, 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 friends. I had fun, and I hope you did, too.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hey, friends. Gwen here again. I hope you had a great time with us visiting New Jersey. If you want to know more about the places that we visited, go to our website and check out the websites we have listed there. Bye-bye, and see you next time.